Parents sometimes get upset with their child's teachers. But what happens when things get out of hand and police needs to be involved?
I'm gonna hurt everybody so bad.
They're all gonna lose their jobs, including you.
Stop screaming!
Here are 5 times parents went crazy on teachers, starting with the most annoying parent ever.
No, I'm not going nowhere because
Then you're going to be arrested for trespass.
No, then you need to call the cops because that's not what happened.
Ma'am, I am a police officer.
And I don't need you. Okay.
This crazy exchange happened on August 21st, 2023, when a parent confronted a teacher for spitting on her daughter's face.
We're going to talk about this inside like an adult. I wasn't talking to her.
Okay.
And I wasn't doing that. So before you come in, you can listen to my part too, because that is a part of the
Okay, we're going to stop right there.
No.
Because this is, I'm going to tell you right now how it works. She's the principal of this property. She gets to say who gets on this property.
Okay,
So she says,
well,
you got to
I know
go.
you like that, but
You got to go.
As crazy as a teacher spitting on a student sounds, the principal had a reasonable explanation for this. But for some reason, the parent kept cutting her off. However, as you might have guessed, this officer was ready to fix this parent's horrible attitude.
No, I'm not going nowhere because
Then you're going to be arrested for trespass.
No, then you need to call the cops because that's not what happened.
Ma'am, I am a police officer.
And I don't need you. Okay. So you could don't touch me. I'm leaving with my daughter.
No.
I'm leaving with my daughter. Don't do
not stir.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. If you fight, ma'am, it's
I'm not
bad for
fighting you, but you can let go of me.
No,
I was
you're under
with
arrest.
my daughter, and I'm
No,
leaving.
absolutely not. We're not doing this.
I'm calling my husband.
Ma'am?
This is crazy. I'm being arrested because you guys let my daughter get spit on. Stop. Touch me. I'm not.
Stop.
I'm calling my husband.
Stop. Stop.
You're hurting me.
Stop. We'll stop fighting.
I want the cameras of this.
Stop.
phone.
Oh, it's
I
on.
think You're enjoying this.
Stop.
You're enjoying it.
Ma'am, you're making it worse for
I'm
yourself.
not
Stop.
doing nothing. My wallet is in the way. I'm not dropping my wallet.
Drop it. It's gonna be. I'm gonna pick it up. Ma'am,
I'm trying to.
I'm trying my best to not hurt you,
Well,
but if you keep fighting, this is gonna be on you.
You guys enjoy this? This is crazy.
Ma'am, I'm not gonna tell you again.
I'm
Stop.
moving for you to do
Stop.
it. You're the one having a panic attack. You can't control. You're wrapped around my shirt.
Can you
You're
stop?
wrapped around my shirt. There you go. You completed it.
Stop.
Well, because I want the documents for my daughter. I hope you guys have a good time in court. And paperwork should be documented too. That you guys illegally.
Everything is on my camera, so don't you worry.
Okay.
Everything is all set.
I know, and I told you guys that you had a teacher spit in my daughter's face.
Ma'am.
Okay, and you did not contact me.
Have a seat.
You got my shirt wrapped up into it. I don't like got my butt.
Okay, sit down.
Thank you. I would like my phone to call my husband too.
516.
And I want the documents about my daughter being spit on by a person, and I wasn't notified about that.
Can you drop me?
You guys are hiding documentation, so I'd like that. And I'm glad you guys dismissed her yesterday, but you should have notified me. That's all I wanted. But you guys can't. You came in here like you missed hotshot and shit.
Trespass after warning.
And you have them twisted, so that's why it's not going on right.
Okay, you can
Because you
stop right
panicked
now.
and had like an anxiety attack.
There was no panic.
No, you didn't need
There's
to
no
go that
panic.
far.
You're just digging a hole for yourself,
No, I
ma'am,
didn't.
so you can
Ask that
continue.
lady right there. I
Sit
said
down.
I wanted to have a conversation.
You need
I'm
to-
not sitting down. I'm
Okay,
sitting
fine.
down. I
Fine.
leaned forward
That is
and
fine.
said I wanted to have the conversation in the back. You guys, she got some stuck up her ass, and then you came in here with your mouth.
Okay.
You
We're
guys
gonna stand up
didn't-
and we're
go
gonna go.
ahead.
We're gonna go
Let's
to my
go.
car.
Let's go. And by the way, you're going to be in trouble for like not having somebody arrested.
Sure,
for
ma'am.
spitting.
Absolutely. Whatever you say.
Don't push me, bitch.
Keep in mind that this woman's daughter was a student in the school where she was now yelling and being a complete nuisance.
And by the way, you're going to be in trouble for like not having somebody arrested.
Sure,
for
ma'am.
spitting.
Absolutely. Whatever you say.
Don't push me, bitch.
But as annoying as it already was, this situation was a fragile one. Spitting on a child was no joke, especially for a teacher. And as crazy as the mother's actions were, she only sought justice for her child. But as you would soon discover, it was much easier for the principal to defend the teacher's behavior than to defend that of the crazy parent.
Okay, going on. Okay, so what happened when she came in?
So I walked in the side door and I heard her yelling the side door, and I figured I'd put my stuff in, I'll come back. I told Miss Aaron I was going to take her to the back. I came out and I said, you know, nicely at first, hey, why don't you come to the back? She said, no, you're going to tell me who spit in my daughter's face. I said, we're not going to do it out here. I want you to come to the back. She said, no. And then she went on and on. You're going to blah, 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 cursing and so forth. I said, you're not going to be able to do that here. She continued on. yes, I am, because you're going to do X, Y, Z. And I said, ma'am, if you continue, I'm going to have to put you off the campus. I'm going to trespass you. I was clear. You're not going to do blank to me, blank, blank, blank. So I called you the first time. Then I decided, okay, let me see if she'll calm down, because I called her, let me see if she'll calm down. I heard your response, and then I said, why don't you calm down? But no, you can call whoever you want to call. And then it just, she continued on until you walked in. And I thought she would calm down when you walked in and you could get her outside. And I could explain to her that we trespassed the sub. She's not welcome here anymore. She can't come back anymore. That I had already handled it. I was trying to.
This has to do with that sub that was in France?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
So if she... See, I couldn't get any information.
I couldn't get anything either because she kept going on. If she would have given me an opportunity, I would have told her, I suspended the lady. She can't come back to our school
even
anymore.
After she kind of I wouldn't say calmed down. After she kind of quieted down sitting in her car, I thought maybe that could calm it. She still wouldn't get... She kept saying that her daughter was spit on.
Yes.
So that was an incident where the substitute teacher was yelling and spitting as she talked, and she took it as like a...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I wanted to explain that to her. Didn't want her trespass, but I can't have her scaring all the rest of the parents up front.
That was belligerent.
Yeah.
And listen, we did what we had to do.
The substitute teacher had a hypersalivation condition, which made her spit while talking. This understandable and reasonable explanation should have cleared the entire issue, but considering the woman's crazy behavior, it probably would have made her more aggressive.
Can you fix my shirt? My stomach's...
No, absolutely not. We're going to go to the back of my car. Ma'am,
Don't push me. You're pushing me.
Stop. No.
I'm walking.
No
You're pushing me.
Stop.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me?
You didn't read me my rights.
I don't need to read your rights. I'm not asking you any questions about any criminal activity.
Well, you can't arrest somebody without reading their rights.
That's not how it works, ma'am. But sure, I think you watch a little too much TV. Do you have any other things? Any pockets? Anything on you?
560-576.
576, go ahead. Ma'am, I need you to widen your stance, please.
94, I heard you said 74.
Yeah, I'm still going to need a time. 94.
You should ask for backup, too.
Oh, ma'am, stop.
Such an attack. I'm going to hurt everybody so bad.
Okay, I'll make sure to note that in my report, so.
I would like you to call my husband, too, while you're at it. Because they're the only ones that pick up my children. I am.
She's just mouthy, that's all.
I'm not mouthy. You disrespect me on top of the other principal. Don't forget my belongings on top of the car before you drive away.
Something in there? You want me to go get?
I have Requena on the way over. I'm just trying to turn on the AC so she doesn't die in here. So listen, now that you've calmed down, okay? I need to ask you a few questions if that's okay, right? Because you have to understand why I took the action that I took, right?
No.
Okay, so
I don't agree with you.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? When you're so belligerent.
I wasn't belligerent until she confronted me.
Stop. Okay,
that's why
listen,
I said,
are you going to let me finish, or do I have to roll the window again?
But you guys aren't listening to what I have to say.
You're talking over me, and you're interrupting me, you're doing the same thing.
As you did when you were inside.
This is what landed you under arrest to begin with,
You did that to me inside.
Okay.
You did the same thing I'm doing to you.
You know what, since this is not going to happen, then we have nothing left to say.
The woman stayed aggressive and uncooperative from the moment she stepped into the school right to the moment she was trespassed from it.
So all I'm going to do is I'm going to roll down the window. Yeah. All you have to say is you're trespassed.
Yeah,
I will take care of the trespass form, and we don't have to do anything else. Miss Hoffman just has something to say.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know you're not welcome on the campus. You're being trespassed.
Oh, good job. You can go fuck yourself. Have a great day. Get some real hair.
Wow.
Work on that.
And as crazy as this parent was, the next parents were so annoying that even their own kids had to shut them up.
They're all going to lose their jobs, including
you. If you thought that kid was being rude to their mother, you have to see what happened on January 30th, 2023, when a woman called the cops because her niece was beaten up in school.
What's going on?
Okay, so what's going on is this school has been being racist towards my niece. 1. 2, look at my niece's face.
Okay.
The security guard snatched my niece up and held her while another girl hit her. Okay, shut up, bub. So they're not doing nothing about anything ever. They keep suspending her and everything. So I came because now supposedly my sister's not supposed to be on no properties. So okay, let me talk to the principal then, so I can hear what's going on. Big dude in here gonna shove me. So if it's, I'm a female, I'm standing at the door like, just let me talk to the principal. He gonna shove me, so I use my body weight right against him. Like, no, you're not gonna shove me, dude. You're a grown-ass man. Why are you why are you shoving a woman?
Apparently, the mother of the girl who got beaten was trespassed from the school, so her sisters arrived to care for her niece, but was aggressively kicked out of the school by the security guard. This story seemed fishy considering the woman's behavior, and rightly so, as upon questioning, the security guard had something entirely different to say.
Are you the one that the lady was pushing on?
Yes.
Okay, what's going on with that? That's why I'm here.
No, you're here because first
That's
of
what I
all,
was told.
she's got a no trespassing. The mom that had on the all black.
Okay.
And so we're trying to get her to leave. She can't even be on property.
Yeah, well, this is
Her
the
daughter
one.
got into a fight.
This is her aunt.
Exactly. So
Okay.
her aunt has no business being here anyway.
Yeah, I know that.
She can't be here. So her aunt's holding the door open.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, y'all gotta leave. Y'all can't be here.
Who's the one that's like throwing punches or whatever? So I got a call that someone's throwing punches.
The aunt was like,
Okay.
trying to move me out the way.
So that's
like,
why I'm
man,
here.
you gotta leave.
Okay.
Okay, you can't prop the door open. You're not even supposed to be here. Then the mom pushed the aunt aside and got in the other security lady's face talking about, I'll punch your fucking face or whatever she was saying. I don't know.
They gotta leave the property.
We're gonna do that.
Because when one got up in my face,
yes, that's
it's a
her.
good thing, and I've been
Yeah,
trying to
it's,
help her out.
Although the victim was her niece, the woman had no business in the school as her kid wasn't even in the school. So she was now going to be trespassed from the property, and from her earlier behavior, it's safe to say that she would create a very disastrous scene.
They want another 16T on her.
A what?
16T, which means you're gonna be trespassed as well.
For what? For what? Because I'm protecting my niece, asking for the principal?
You can't. Everything you're doing is wrong. You can't force your way into the building.
I didn't force my way in. I was holding
Okay,
the
listen.
door trying to get my niece.
Okay. You're
I
gonna
was
be.
not letting my niece pass him.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
No, I do not.
Okay.
You can't tell me that you never told me that I was trespassing. One, I was never told that I was trespassing.
Yeah, 'cause I already got my time
She
approved.
just gave me it today.
I got my time approved.
You hear me?
I'll go in and get the
I was
report
never
number
told.
for that.
I was never told.
can trespass whoever they want.
No, they can't, because my kids don't go here.
They never.
They
told
never
us.
listen.
They can trespass anybody
They never
want.
listen.
Without telling you though. Without telling you.
They're just now telling us.
No, I know, but just not telling
They're
you.
only trying to trespass me so they can cover up what's
They
going on.
just said it.
I know, but he said I've been trespassed.
You know what? That's okay,
You
because guess
have
what?
been.
They're all
That's
going to
what they're
lose their
saying.
jobs,
You've been trespassed.
including you.
I think November
I've
last
been
year.
here. I've been here every day. Every day. They've never told me anything. I've been here every day.
No, she used to be.
I don't know, but this is not the way to handle anything. So what makes you think coming up here screaming, yelling?
I wasn't
You
screaming
can't-
or
They
yelling.
don't just let anyone out the door. That's not how things
They know
work.
me and they know my
All right,
child.
you have to check them out.
They have to.
You have to
Listen,
check them out.
they didn't even, as soon as I walked up to the door, I did not say nothing. I rung the bell, the security guards came to the door, held the door.
They seen her outside and they was like,
So if I watch the camera, you did absolutely nothing.
I did not go in.
She did. She did. They was already walking up, and the security guard was already at the door saying, "Oh, they can't come in. Call the police. Call the police. They can't."
I didn't do nothing.
What if they think there's going to be
She didn't know.
problems?
She didn't know that she was trespassing. I just got the papers today to give her at home.
Look, swear to God, all I did, I walked up to the door, okay? I said nothing. Nothing. I didn't raise my voice. Nothing. I said, I need to speak to the principal. My niece got assaulted. I want to know what's going on.
But they're not going to tell you nothing because you're not the parent. They're not going to tell you absolutely nothing of her incident.
I'm here, but why don't they tell me nothing?
For one thing, whatever you did to get trespassed,
Nothing.
they don't just trespass for no
They did
reason.
though. They did.
They don't.
Oh, my mom's great. They
I'm
did.
telling you, they don't.
I'm
telling you, they don't.
Give me a reason why.
Both women refused to listen to reason and were only interested in the school staff being punished. They were so close to getting jail time, and instead of looking after the kids were looking after them.
What's the phone number for you?
Y'all give a fuck about what I am.
What's the phone number for you?
614? Matter of fact, I'll give you the rest when your sergeant's here.
There's no sergeant coming.
Why are you being disrespectful?
614
I
what?
wasn't being respectful to you. I was talking.
You want to go to jail?
Tell me that I was.
How is me not giving? I don't have a
You
phone
have to
number.
give me your information.
614.
You got a telephone
I don't have a phone number.
You were to it.
614.
And And as if that wasn't enough, the officers still had to get the woman off school premises.
Somewhere else. Not staying here.
Okay, well, over there's not school property.
This whole school
Across
property.
the street's not.
Okay, go
Across
across.
the street's not. I'll go over there and I'll park.
Go across the
and I'll
street.
wait for the student, your guys' sergeant.
Well, you're not going to get one.
Okay, then I'll just go down to your guys' precinct.
You
I
go
want y'all's
to.
badge number.
You go down to headquarters. They're both be on the report.
26, 34. What's your badge number?
2562.
And your guys' names?
I wrote it on that card.
Ryan.
You're not allowed. I don't know. You have to figure that out.
So why can't they go to school because they want to liars?
Nope. It's because of your actions. Go ahead and get in the car and leave.
What thing I did, sir?
You've been trespassed multiple times. Okay, from all Columbus City schools, and then they gave you another one today. So get in the car.
Because when it comes about my kids, I will step about it. And I'm
Get
gonna
in the
stop
car.
What the fuck you mean?
Get in the car and
No, I'm
leave.
not. I'm waiting for the security guard.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, wait, right outside the property.
Come on, Tasha.
Go.
Get in the van.
You see me getting dressed? All right, so I'm putting my pants on. Obviously, I'm about to leave. Calm down there, Mr. Fucking
Okay.
Power Trip. Calm down.
Just get in the car and go.
Get in the van.
There you go. That's good advice.
Y'all just shitty as the fucking principal, bro.
You're welcome.
Wait, can you give them my mom's number to call if I'm suspended or not?
They have her number.
Yeah, you're suspended. You know you're suspended. No, I'm not. The fuck? You don't do anything about it. Just like I didn't do anything to get you all fucking suspended, bro. What the fuck did I do? Not a goddamn thing. Really, let's go. You know, he's shit. He's a shitty ass officer, just like he's a shitty ass fucking apprentice. Shitty ass for a shitty ass fucking school. Shitty ass officer for a shitty school. You could be perfect for each other. What perfect fucking cop? Perfect fucking cop. Low life piece of low life. I'm a deadbeat ass guy too. You want to go get the milk bitch and come back too? I hope your kid gets beat the fuck up as a bitch. I hope they get her to a post where she can't fucking breathe. That's what I wanted to fucking do. Fuck you and this.
It was a big wonder why the woman didn't get the chance to speak to the principal. But that wasn't the case for the next parent, who drove to the school in a stolen car and even threatened to shoot the principal.
Like this, and she said, hey, y'all. Yeah, she goes, you and your family are done.
On May 20th, 2021, officers stopped a couple on reports of threats to the principal and staff of an elementary school. But they truly weren't ready to meet the very insane couple.
Why'd you get out? That lady's scared.
Hold on, guys, hold on.
Why did you do that?
No, I'm with her. All right, come over here.
What's going on? Let me see your license, ma'am.
I'm not the one, sir.
It's fine.
What did you bother him? I take him to work. It's at my house. What is it?
No, I need your ID.
It's not on me. It's at home.
All right, well, you got to calm down. Nobody's being disrespectful to you.
Why you blocking me in? Because I'm about to jump that curb and go.
I'm not cursing at you. I'm trying to be respectful. Thank you.
What is the problem?
Let me see the keys, actually.
What is the problem?
The problem is, let me see the keys.
The female suspect immediately became combative and said she had threatened to shoot up a school. They hoped she wasn't close to a gun and the situation wouldn't become fatal. But they weren't expecting this to happen.
Let me see the keys. No, don't start it up. Don't start it up.
Don't start the car.
Let me see the keys.
I'm not giving you any.
Let me see the keys
Leave me
now.
alone.
You already threatened to jump the curb. Let me see the keys.
You're not getting I got to take my man to work. What are you doing? You will get that back. 'Cause right now, I don't even know why you harassed me.
out of the car.
Where's the problem? I'm not doing that. What is the problem?
There is no problem.
So what are you
We're
doing?
checking this. Put your hands up on
I'm
you.
not, officer. Hell no.
Stay here.Here you going?
I'm putting my shoes
Don't go in
on.
the back of the car.
What are you doing?
Because I don't know what you got in there. That's why.
I'm putting my shoes on.
Relax.
I'm putting my shoes on.
Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Get it cuffed up before we have another problem.
Really? My wrist was broke. Alright. Because he got out of the car, so this what y'all doing to me and I ain't getting Alright. What are you doing? Why?
Just keep going in the car and you don't know where you're going in.
Ain't in that car is mine. You hurting me.
Hold on.
What the you doing?
He's
What are
involved
you
with her.
doing?
Sit her down the curb.
No. Get off me.
No, you're not doing this.
You're not going to push me.
Hold on.
Where this bar? Get off me.
Just sit on the curb. Come on.
Get the off me, officer. My wrist is broke.
Stop
My
moving
wrist is
around.
broke.
Just sit down. Sit down for us, please.
I don't give a fuck.
I understand.
Get your ass off me, officer. Let her come and get me.
Sit on the car.
Yo, word is bond. You got a real problem now. I'm not even from Chicago.
Listen. That's fine. That's fine. You're not gonna walk all over the place. Come here.
You ain't had no business touching me.
Come on.
Right here, your wrist broke, right? All right, let's do it. You want to put it?
You better get away from me.
Open the door. Yeah.
The suspect was uncooperative and a huge nuisance to the officers. And while they expected the male suspect to be the main aggressor, he was nothing like her.
Did you ride up here with her?
We're coming from her grandmother.
Okay, but you went to the school with her.
Yeah, and I said, what are you doing at the school? She said, oh, well, all you guys are in trouble. Well, specifically some lady that works here, you're in trouble. I got the court papers, either the court papers or something about a lawsuit paper, and then the lady got scared.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, listen, what are you doing? You can't be doing it. I got out the car. I don't know where I'm at, but I got out the car and I was going to take it to get home.
Since suspects aren't known for their honesty, the officers were hesitant to believe his story. But that was until they questioned the school staff, who revealed that he wasn't the aggressor, and a whole lot more.
She's not. Has she ever worked here before?
Years ago. Before I never met her until last week. Was it last week?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Where was the car parked? Right where the van is?
She never parked. She just came in her RAV4, and there was a gentleman with her.
In the car?
And he took off running.
Okay.
Okay. So no one's hurt. You didn't get hit by a car or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
I was trying to make conversation back to let her stay a little bit, but she recognized me. She was kind of nice to me, but I told her that she's gonna come back for the and all those words.
Okay.
She said you messed with the wrong person. I came out, and because she was saying call the police.
Yeah, she said, you.
I came out, and then when she saw me, it.
Interestingly, the suspect was fired from the school 5 years back and was now taking revenge on a new principal. She had come a week before, threatening the staff with a gun, and drove off before the officers arrived. But this time, though, the officers caught her and were going to make sure she got what was coming to her.
I have 2 driver's licenses in Chicago, Illinois. I've been here. Today makes 3 weeks.
Is a pocketbook in the car?
I got legal rights to
her name.
Okay. All right.
Run my social. I'm a doctor. You don't need my name. That's all you need. That's my social.
Miss Robinson, let me put your shoe on for you. No, you can put on the floor. She can put her foot in. Right here.
He really just broke my like that man just manhandled me. Like I'm not no man. I'm gonna take his down on God. So when I'm ready, he my knee. Where is ball? I play ball all day. Motherfucker car is never stolen. She from Haiti. That's Haitian. You know how much money I just sent to the island? You better hope that car ain't stolen. As much money as I done sent.
Listen to me. My partner's gonna ask for your information. Okay? Listen to what.
Go talk to the Zelda Brown. That's her name.
Okay, we'll get that.
Everybody in that school know me, except for that cracker that called the police. I ain't gonna call Jesse Jackson because he really do know me on Stone. I ain't lying.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, that's yours. Whatever car is way back there.
I don't have a key.
And I got a court case right on the 28th.
Put in 4-4, whatever got a key.
This is vacation. This officer is rough me up. Where is Bond? You think I give a fuck? I got gangbangers everywhere in Chicago, and they out here.
Me.
Yeah, cool.
I don't give a
Put her in
that man should have did that to me. He really just threw me against that motherfucking car like that.
Miss
Robinson, listen to me.
No.
Stop it.
I'm really not the one. She could choke me all night.
Let's go. No one's
doing that. Man, right?
Listen to me.
I'm not an officer.
Okay.
These women are not that
Let's
strong.
go. Come on.
They not a man.
I don't want you to fall, so I want you to walk. Okay?
You grabbed me.
I want you to get up because you're trying to drop your weight, and I want you to sit in
I'm heavy and I ain't getting no good night's sleep.
Have a seat.
My neck all
Okay.
Pull it up.
We'll have medical.
Pull it up.
Pull
my pants leg up.
Pull it up.
All the way.
Miss Robinson.
That's bleeding.
You're fine.
It ain't because of the oil I put on.
There's no blood.
Now
no blood.
Amir White was charged with receiving stolen property, trespassing, and obstruction. Stephanie Robinson was charged with receiving stolen property, trespassing, resisting arrest, and terroristic threats. She made gun threats but never actually brought a gun to the school. But the next parent brought a gun into the school and even threatened another parent with it for running him over.
We can bring it down a couple.
Can you go get that motherfucker who ran me off the road? Are you gonna do that?
We can bring it down.
Did you call anybody for that? Answer my goddamn question.
As you'd expect, the school management put the school on lockdown and called the police for fear that the very enraged man would harm other parents, or worse, children.
What I'm telling you is we have a complaint that a firearm was presented, okay, at a school. You understand that?
Did I present it at a school? I just pulled in. Look at the food. Don't you guys have cameras?
All I need you to do is step out of the car.
Sir. And this guy can run me off the road and drive away. Where's he at?
We'll address
Where
that.
is he at?
We'll address that.
Where is he at? He drove away already, motherfucker. You're not listening to me.
Address that.
You're not going to address it because he's done.
How
can that be calm?
I know you're upset.
No, you don't understand.
Listen.
I don't even know you. You don't work here. I'm here every day.
I'm a police officer. Before we go any further, what I need to do is
You're going to make me look like a criminal in front of all these fucking parents.
I'm not trying to make you look like anything.
Yes, you are.
What you're doing is you're elevating. What I need you to do
I
is
am elevating.
calm down.
Why would I not
There
elevate?
doesn't have to be a scene.
If someone ran you off the road, would
There
you be
does
elevating?
not have to be a scene.
Can you answer that question, though?
There does not have to be a scene here.
Okay. I've answered all your questions. Can you answer mine?
What I need to do is remove you from the car.
A gun in his school was a major problem, and so the officer had to detain the man away from his car while he secured the gun. But the man did something extremely dangerous that could leave him in cuffs or fatally wounded, or both.
And then we'll discuss it further because I need to remove you from the fire.
I'm pushing the button. Okay, I know I'm brown and you guys like fucking shooting us. God damn it. I want to fucking get my son and go home. That's what I want to do.
What I need you to do is relax right now, okay? To prevent getting yourself in any trouble. Okay?
Trouble for what? For what crime?
This doesn't need to elevate.
For what crime?
This doesn't need to elevate. We can bring it down a couple.
Can you go get that motherfucker who ran me off the road? Are you gonna do that?
We can bring it down.
Did you call anybody for that? Answer my goddamn question.
Listen, sir.
Answer my question.
You're gonna force me to do some things I don't want.
What are you gonna do? For what? Am I threatening you? My hands are behind my back.
I need you to calm down. Just calm down and we'll figure it out, man. Things happen and you get frustrated. It's normal. It's a normal.
He can commit a crime.
No, he can't.
He just ran the fucking red light and ran me up the road. You haven't done shit.
Okay, we'll figure that out, man.
Oh my fucking god! You're not gonna figure out shit. You guys will never figure out shit. You fuck with me and criminals fucking drive away.
Okay. Listen, what's your name, man?
My name's Vinny. I have a license here. Can I reach for it? Or are you gonna shoot me?
I'm 10-4.
Fucking threatening me while I'm picking up my son at school. It's a vape.
Listen. Calm down. Calm down.
I'm not calm. I'm sick of getting fucked with by you guys.
You see my demeanor? We can work through this.
Charging angrily at a cop after being reported for waving a gun at a school is usually enough to get shot for, as people get jailed or shot for way less. The cop tried to de-escalate the situation, but for some reason, the man was more determined to get arrested.
I've got parents screaming at a school that someone presented a firearm.
What parent?
Okay.
Show me him. Show me my accusers.
Parents and teachers. Multiple. Like
okay,
10
show
people,
me. Show me my accusers.
So that's what I'm responding
10 people told you that?
Multiple people. I didn't say.
I want to see my accusers right now. That's the law. I took criminology.
Okay.
I can see my accusers. Who are they?
We will get to the
I
bottom
want
of it.
I want that information sent to me.
You gotta calm down. And be
I am calm. I'm fucking calm as fuck. This is how I talk. I'm from New York, motherfucker. This is how we talk.
Calm down. Calm down.
I'm not calm. I'm sick of getting fucked with by you guys. My son's right there. I want to go home, bro. I didn't commit a fucking crime. That guy did. Where's he at? The crime guy gets to go away. You guys are a fucking joke. He wanted to start a fight that he wasn't man enough for, so he's gonna go hide in your ass. Running me off the fucking road. You're not gonna do shit about that. That's fine. I want to see that cocksucker right here. I want him to tell you to your face that he didn't do shit.
We're gonna find out what happened, okay?
No, you already know what happened according to you. You got multiple witnesses.
I don't know anything, man. All I was trying to tell
lie.
you is what
that was a lie. I want to hear the multiple people who said he ran to some guy and told him shit, and then there was a duck goose game, and then everybody said, "Yeah, we all seen it," and that's a fucking lie. It's a lie. You guys got traffic cams right there. Look at the footage. It's fucking. We live in fucking government spy network. You guys can access fucking videos. Meanwhile, that dickhead gets to start shit and leave. That's fucking annoying. That's the problem people have with you guys, man, is you don't fucking deal with the real problem. You fuck with the citizens. Can I get my phone and let my wife know what's going on?
I got some units here.
It's on my door handle.
I've got
Can I
them
get my
trying
phone,
to figure out what the hell exactly happened. I just know I was directing traffic.
Am I being arrested? Because this is
started
against the law. You
screaming
can't
that
hold me.
someone had a gun. Right now, you're not free to go.
You have 30 minutes. I know law. I went to college, not jail. Why are you taking my shit?
I'm not taking it. I'm just.
No, you're not. He is.
He's putting it in my car in my section. I'm putting it away for a second. I'm putting it in a safe location. Okay. This is still a school, man.
Did you guys let him go? That's what I want to know right now. Is he here?
The man was salty that his road rage partner got to leave the school while he was detained, and in turn, he became hostile and violent to the officers. They had already confiscated his gun, and since he remained aggressive, they would now take an action that would guarantee complete peace and harmony in the school.
You're not under arrest. I'm securing you.
You're not putting that on me.
I'm putting it on you, and if you resist,
if I'm not under arrest, you're not putting that on me.
I'm securing you for safety reasons. Okay.
What
you're under
safety?
arrest. Okay. Until we figure out what's going on.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! If you're not, I am fucking suing the Ultimate.
You're detained. Okay. You're not under arrest. You're detained.
For what?
Until we figure out
what's my crime? Okay. God damn it!
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
You don't know yet.
We don't know yet. But
you don't know yet.
But while I figure it out, I'm detaining.
Does this seem right to you, Mr. Barnett? It does. To detain me.
Let's go back.
Can you turn my car off?
I will. I'm gonna move your car so we can get the car on you.
Fucking god. Are these your deputies, man?
Hey, over here.
These are officers.
Right here.
Relax, man.
I can't relax when I'm being detained for no fucking reason.
The video sadly cuts there as the unruly man starts yet another tantrum. But as dangerous as his actions were, he didn't take the gun into the main school building. But that couldn't be said for the next parent, who was crazy enough to show the security officer her gun in school and pose a potential risk to thousands of children.
She went in the building, she had a gun in her purse. Okay. She went in the building with the gun. I came over here, I asked the administrator, was she in the building with the bag? And she said yes.
How'd you guys find out she had the gun?
The security officer, in my understanding, seen the gun.
You seen it?
So, so I went over there and I asked her to take the bag off for her. She said, I ain't giving you my gun. So I said, just take the bag off and we'll talk about it. And she was like, I ain't giving you my gun. So then when I said, come here, where you going? She decided to walk away. So I grabbed her and I cuffed her and I pulled the gun out of her bag.
I didn't even say nothing that even would make you think that I was trying to harm somebody. What are you talking about, right?
I didn't get a chance to get her purse off because she already slipped the cuff. Because she was giving me a hard time, so I just threw her on her and walked her in there just to get the gun in the bag and separate it from the gun. Yeah. I haven't got a purse yet to get her on. What?
She slipped her cuffs too.
Oh, right now. Come on, young lady.
You already got my gun. What do you need my purse for? You took my phone.
Look. Relax.
Stop. I just got arrested in front of my baby school. If this is not the most embarrassing
gun
shit.
in a school.
And I told them I had it. I didn't take it and not tell them. I informed them because I walked my baby to school.
Hey, it's illegal to bring a gun in the
And
school.
I tell them I come here every day. It's not nothing
We're
new.
gonna go in our car, okay?
I'm not going nowhere.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to recuff you.
This is really crazy.
Man, we'll
You was a straight. You came. No, man. Stop nothing.
It's widely known that possessing a firearm in school safety zones is illegal, and the cops were shocked that they had to explain that to the woman. She had potentially put the lives of other kids in danger, but she didn't think so.
Listen, I can see if I came up here and tried to hurt somebody. I ain't come up here to do nothing to nobody.
We'll talk about it.
I informed you. You can go watch the videos. I don't even have to go nowhere. I specifically told them I had my gun. I didn't have to tell them I had my fucking gun if I was trying to do something to somebody. Let's be clear here. That would be stupid on my end.
Before this incident, there had been 564 mass shootings in America that year alone, with 21 of them being in Ohio. So while the woman claims she meant no harm by her actions, bringing her gun into the school premises was going to be considered a highly explosive action.
Do you have anything else on you?
No, I didn't have no weapon in the first place but my gun, and I didn't come up here. I brought my baby to school. Okay. And I told the security guard like I got my gun, something I tell him every single day.
I'm gonna do a quick pat down with the back of my hand, alright?
Ridiculous, it's embarrassing as my kid in school.
You have a CCW?
No, I don't have no CCW. I'm able to carry without it.
Yeah, you are. I was just asking if you did.
Like I didn't take that out. They never seen it. I just told the man I had it because I'm taking my baby inside the school. It's ridiculous.
The woman was detained but surprisingly not arrested or charged. She was released shortly after, but detectives are currently investigating the case to convict her of unlawful possession of a weapon with up to 4 years in prison.